I love the universe and how it works. Literally, it come up. It went 5:05 on my computer here, and that's when it went live on YouTube. So, despite the fact that I've got a ball of death, I should be live streaming. Oh, hang on. If playback doesn't begin shortly, try resetting your device. Just give it a second. Yeah, it's there. Okay, so hopefully you have me. So welcome to our this month's May's 5-5, our global peace meditation. So we're going to spend the next 5 minutes, starting from now, just become aware of your breath with the intention for peace. And breathing in, creating peace within us starts with us looking within. And actually, I shared some words that I still looking around. It's next door in the bedroom. Some words on peace over on my God, my brain's just gone. Qigong morning telegram stream. Morning Qigong telegram stream. There we go. That's a bit of a mouthful. Regarding peace, cultivating peace in the stillness of our heart, where there is conflict or close mind, it's impossible to be still within. You must go within and be still. So let's do that. Just focusing on your breath, allowing yourself to breathe, to feel whatever you're feeling without judgment, to allow your emotions to shift, to move through you, to surface if they need to. Cultivating the peace within us, I think, is a misconception that we mustn't be angry, or we mustn't have frustration, we mustn't get upset or have grief. It's all of those things, but the difference, and the subtle difference is we allow them to surface, allow them to come up, and then we let ourselves contact the inner realms, to go within, to allow the sense of love to move, divine eminence, soul, God, life force, God consciousness, just our simple heart, mind, body coherence, however you and your beliefs system allow you to connect to that sense of oneness with your heart. And with that in mind, let's spend 5 minutes doing just that. Breathing, as I think we have signal, fingers crossed. If you can hear me, then that's great. It doesn't matter if the picture's a bit broken. Just breathing in and breathing out. In and out. Just taking a breath and feeling, being aware of this moment, of your surroundings, of the breath going in through your nostrils and out through your mouth, of whatever emotion you can feel in your stomach, the heat, the temperature of the room, the smells, the niggles of the body, the surface of where you're sitting, the sounds around you of both my voice, of your breath, and any noise, any white background noise, even if you've got screaming kids. Just connect to your awareness of noise, to your awareness of sound, to your ability to hear through your ears. And feel. and be, becoming open. Open to this present moment, open to this now. And in doing so, I want you to tune, closing the eyes if it's safe to do so. Be in awareness of all that we just spoke of, the sounds, the breath, the body, the totality of your senses. Breathing through that, breathing through the feeling, breathing through whatever you're feeling. And I'm going to give you some visualization, some image therapy that you might have heard it called. But with the intention of feeling peace, first in our hearts, with this moment, peace with whatever we are feeling, allowing yourself to feel, to be at peace with your emotions, with any conflict that may rise. Just feeling it, breathing the breath. And we're going to do that in a box breath. And as it's 5-5, let's use a count of 5. So breathing in for 5. Hold, pause, 3, 4, 5, and exhale for 10. In, hold, hold, in, hold, and out. And if it helps you, continue counting. Otherwise, just breathe. Going with your breath, feeling the breath, feeling the movement of your body, being at peace with the action of the breath, the lungs expanding, contracting, breathing in, breathing out, ebb and flow. Envision in your mind's eye a gentle lapping ocean, a sea, a lake, wave, just lapping in and out, and in and out, in and out, and breathe in. Feeling that, cultivating that sense of peace. If you start to feel at peace with that, with your breath, with your body, if you don't, just continue that for a time and listening to what we say. If you're feeling the peace, I want you to feel it around you. Imagine that peace, that emotion of peace, like that lapping wave of a calm sea, wrapping itself around you. Feeling the breath, feeling at ease, lifting that emotion into a visual representation. What do you think of peace? What comes to mind? The symbol of the doves, the peaceful, calm sea, looking out at an ocean, clouds drifting by, stream, the sun sparkling on the stream. I think of nature. I think of the earth at peace, in serenity. What's peace for you? It could be snuggled under a duvet with a book, snuggling up to a pussycat or your pet, your dog, your fur babies. Maybe it's out walking the dog. Maybe it's holding your grandchild, your child, your niece, your nephew, a child, holding a newborn baby, sleeping soundly. It reminds me of peace. Fill your mind with images that represent peace. And breathe that. Breathe and soak up the images of that vibration, that frequency. Whatever it means to you. There's just some that come to mind for me. And feel it wrapping around you like a blanket. Maybe it's a blanket, those weighted blankets. The calm, the serene, that sense of peace. And I want you to image as if you're sending that vibration, that frequency out around you, just in the room where you are, just wrapping it around your body. Wrap yourself in that serenity. Wrap yourself in that peace. And then we're sending it out further. Imagine it like a light, an ink dot. If you've ever seen an ink dot, it just literally, you drop the ink and it just spreads out. It just keeps going on water or on a tissue or something. Now imagine it keeps going to those that you love, to your fur babies in your home, your children, your family, your friends, if you live alone, your neighbours, to the objects around you that you take pleasure in, that may give you peace. Maybe it's the bubble bath you like to use, the smell of lavender when you're relaxing in a hot bubble bath. Evoke through your senses, through your imagination, sending that sense out, around, and then visualize a map of the earth and it's spreading. Just see people cultivating in their serenity, in their own peace, whatever that may mean to them, because it's different for each and every one of us, and that's fine. And see it like that ink pump, like it's just taking hold across the earth, just for these few moments. And this power day of 5-5. And we've spent at least 5 minutes, if not more, just visualizing peace within us and sending a ripple wherever it needs to go on this earth. That those around us that come into contact, that we may offer some peace, some solace, some sense of serenity in some way, shape or form. Being comfort to others, having compassion and love. That we, as we are to each other, we're all connected in our days. Maybe it's being civil to the person, the call that rings you when it's not really in a good time, and maybe not biting back, but just politely saying, thank you, I'm busy. Maybe it's when someone cuts in front of you in the car And you might want to get angry and just go, I'm going to let it go. And let peace come into your heart in that moment. And let them through. However you can bring peace into your moment. Even if it's just to breathe in a busy day and take 30 seconds minimum for you. See the world doing that, taking moments, self-love, self-care, of seeing peace in their lives wherever they can. The breath and the bath, the warmth and love of a pet, of a friend, a hug. And if you feel you have none of that, remember, there are so many people out there wanting to give. And hear my words. There is peace within you. You've only to look in the stillness of your mind, beyond the conflict, beyond the emotions, beyond the thoughts, just in that pause of the breath. And with that intention, whenever you're viewing this video, in your now moment, may you send that in your life with ripples and out with our intention in this now moment, in our collective network that is the earth. The pause, still second before, just breathe into that. And let go. As you slowly come back to the room, your surroundings, your body, your breath, your awareness, your you, and I, and we. And thank you for coming together with an intention to cultivate calm and peace within each of us. May we send this intention every month and in our lives, in the everyday seconds that we take when we need it. Love and blessings. Thank you for joining me. I wish you well and peace, of course, in your now moment.